is it? 5:15. That's the 10th time you've asked me in the last half hour. Here. I don't need a watch. I need a dress. To tell time? To make time with Richard. He was supposed to have picked me up 2 hours ago. Do you know where he is? With Sue Ellen Turner. She has a new evening gown for the Saturday night dance. Richard wouldn't break a date with you. You haven't seen that evening gown. There he is. His Royal Highness has finally decided to show up. Well, he's not going to keep me waiting for 2 hours while he's out with another girl. Patty, don't worry. I'm not going to bawl him out or get hysterical and cry. I'm going to be very aloof. I'm going to be very calm, sophisticated. I'm going to say to him, Richard, that's the most inconsiderate thing I've ever heard of. I've been waiting for you for 2 hours, and if you think you can just come around whenever you feel like it and tell me you're sorry, and that it'll never happen again, and that you want me to take you back, well, I won't do it. I don't care if I ever see you again. Sue Ellen Turner can have you for all I care. Oh, you can take Sue Ellen to the dance Saturday night.
Okay, I will.
Meet Kathy, who's lived most everywhere, from Zanzibar to Berkeley Square. But Patty's only seen the sights the girl can see from Brooklyn Heights. What a crazy pair! But they're cousins, identical cousins all the way. One pair of matching bookends, different as night and day. Where Kathy adores a minuet, the ballet russe, and crepe Suzette. Our Patty loves to rock and roll, a hot dog makes her lose control. What a wild duet, still they're cousins, identical cousins, and you find they laugh alike, they walk alike, at times they even talk alike. You can lose your mind when cousins are two of a kind.
I don't care if I ever see Richard again. I can take him or leave him. Then why are you so upset? I don't mind leaving him, but I don't want him to leave me. Richard said he misunderstood about Saturday. I'm sure if you called him, everything would work out. Do you think I would stoop low enough to call him? What did he say? He's still taking Sue Ellen. You'd better hurry up, Patty. We'll be late for school. We're having our chemistry final this morning. They can't teach you chemistry in school. Either you have it or you haven't. I haven't. Are you the most popular girl at school? Ha! I can't even get a date with my own steady. Just because some blonde comes up with a copy of a Paris original. You know, it's funny about boys. You think you have them all figured out, then whammo, you're nowhere. Yesterday I was an expert. Today I'm a wallflower. That's it. That's what? The dress I'm wearing to the Saturday night dance. I thought Richard broke his date with you. Well, he'll unbreak it when he sees me in that dress. But, Patty, it's so expensive. Where will you get the money? Papa will give it to me. Are you certain? Positively. I can wrap him around my little finger. All I have to say to him is, Papa, darling.
No.
Are you serious?
Test me.
But it's for the dance Saturday night. It'll be the most important dress of my whole life.
You don't need a dress that expensive, Patty.
Papa, if I don't get the dress, I'll lose Richard.
That's the first promising thing you've said yet.
I'm old enough to pick my own dresses.
Honey, when you're old enough to earn your own money, you'll be old enough to pick your own dresses. But while your mother and I are paying, we're picking.
I'll pay for it myself. All I need is an advance on my allowance.
You're already well into next year.
Boy, they talk about teenagers going through a difficult stage. What about parents?
Now, Patty, there's very little that your mother and I refuse you.
Yeah, but when you do, it's a matter of life and death.
I'd hardly put Richard in the category of life and death.
I could lose him.
I don't think that's going to happen. He never even dates any other girls.
That's just it. He thinks I'm great because he has nobody to compare me to. You should see Sue Ellen. That's really unfair competition.
Don't underestimate yourself, honey.
One date with her and he'll probably never look at me again.
Patty, if Richard is so fickle that he can be swayed by a dress, do you really think he's worth having?
Yes. Now, will you buy me the dress?
No.
But, Patty, Your father said you can't have the dress.
Oh, no. He said, honey, when you're old enough to earn your own money, you'll be old enough to pick your own dresses.
So, all I have to do is think of some business to go into. But you can't possibly earn that much money between now and Saturday. All I need is enough for the down payment. Now, what can I do? You can forget it, Patty. Have you ever earned any money?
Sure. I've done lots of things.
To wit, what?
Well, when I was 5, I had a newspaper stand out front. As soon as Papa finished reading the morning papers, I'd go out and sell them. And then I've done some babysitting.
Babysitting? Oh, you mean tot tending? When Father had a newspaper assignment in London, I used to do that to earn extra money.
Well, babysitting or tot tending, it's no good. You get $1 an hour, but you can go 2 or 3 weeks before somebody asks you to sit. There's no organization to it.
An organization for babysitting.
And that's why you brought me over here? With all the nutty ideas.
Nutty idea? That's what they said about Columbus when he went looking for America. Don't you see? If we organize all the babysitters at school to work for our agency, and they pay us a commission.
Why?
Because we get them the jobs. The people with the babies call our agency.
Why?
Because they can make one call and be sure of getting a babysitter trained in talcuming, burping, diapering, and pablumum.
And who trains them?
We do. All right, I do. But it's silly of me to explain all that to your executive brain.
It's sure... My what brain?
Executive. I mean, you'd be sitting behind that big old desk. Doctor's babysitting service. A one-sitter? Right. What address? Bring. Hold it, please. Doctor's babysitting service, Richard L. Harrison speaking. Bring. One moment, please. Doctor's babysitting service, Richard L. Harrison, president and manager speaking. I mean, you'd be doing all that and assigning the sitters. Okay, boss, 320 Park Avenue. Right, old boss, I'm the double boss. And of course, you'd also be busy handling the agency commissions and putting our profits in the bank.
Well, I can see you're gonna need someone to run it for you, or you'll make a mess of it.
You said it, boss.
Who's that, doctor's babysitting service?
Well, I sat for Dr. Fletcher once, so I'm a doctor's babysitter. And it's obvious to a big executive brain like yours that calling it that will give parents confidence in us. Won't it?
Yes, it will. Yes, it will.
Mom's reading glasses to make me look older and more reliable.
Yeah, they do a lot for you.
J.R. Gresham. Oh, I'll take that now.
Now, what's in it?
Baby supplies.
Oh, it seems like I should carry it.
In the medical profession, the nurse does the heavy work, not the doctor.
Oh, listen now, don't you tell those people I'm really a doctor.
Well, all right. Are you still taking those pills for your stomach?
Sure, in the morning and before I go to bed.
Well, at least I can say you're taking medicine. Somebody's coming. Well, here we go. Our first call. Good luck. Are you Mrs. Gresham?
Yes?
Do you have a child who sometimes needs the services of a babysitter?
Well, I do have a 5-year-old boy, but when we want a sitter, we usually phone around and manage to find somebody. Thank you.
Oh, my goodness. I dropped my doctor's babysitting service kit, which is full of baby supplies, and which all our sitters carry because we're so efficient at babysitting.
I don't think...
And if you use our service, you don't have to do all that phoning around. One call to Doctor's Babysitting Agency will bring a qualified, trained babysitter to your door practically before you hang up. If we could step inside and tell you about some of our services, we have a whole gob of advantages. After you, Doc.
You seem quite young. You did say Doc.
Yes, ma'am. Harrison.
M.D.?
No, ma'am. Richard L.
We call him Doc because he's taking medicine.
Really?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Night and day.
It's my stomach. It's nervous.
My name is Patricia Lane. Miss Patricia Lane. I have never married.
Well, won't you sit down? At least I can listen to a few of your agency's gobs of advantages.
Well, our biggest advantage is that we can always keep an eye on everything.
Are you all right?
Yes, ma'am. I was just so interested in telling you about our agency's advantages, I didn't see the little old chair. Our other advantage is that all our babysitters are trained in baby care.
Well, that is an advantage.
Not only are they trained, but wait till you see the kit. Each of our cities carries this doctor's babysitter services baby service kit. It's very complete. Talcum powder, diapers, safety pins, blanket, and wrap.
Honey, do you know what those landlords have done? They have arranged to bring up that zoning revision at the council meeting tonight.
Can they get it passed?
Well, not if we get every tenant in the building down there to protest. And that's what we have to do. Now.
We can't leave Edmund alone, and they're the other parents. Wait. These youngsters have a babysitting service.
You think they're reliable?
Well, they're cute and very sincere, and I'm sure they're a lot more conscientious than the teenage sitters that we usually get. Miss Lane, could you get 5 babysitters here by 7 o'clock?
Well, our sitters do have a lot of jobs tonight. 5. Yes, ma'am.
Well, you better hurry.
Don't worry. We'll be back. Miss Lane, yes? Thank you. We did it. We're in business.
You promised her 5 sitters. Now, where are we going to get 5 sitters?
Why not? All the kids are in this building. I'll get Kathy. The 3 of us can handle it. And think of the money we're going to make.
I wish I really were a doctor. I feel sick.
Come on, what can go wrong?
I won't know until 7 o'clock.
Aren't you ready yet? I'll be there as soon as I can. If I don't post my letter to Father before 8 o'clock, it'll be a day late and he'll worry.
Oh, Patty, dear, that's no way to eat your dinner.
I know, Mom, but my whole future as a businesswoman and a wife depends on what happens tonight. You don't want me to be an old maid, do you?
Where are you going?
To work. Remember, you said if I earned it, I could buy it.
Buy?
Bye.
Buy what?
Bye, Mom.
Honey, the meeting starts in 15 minutes. Oh, come in, Mr. Mickle.
Well, we're leaving now, Gresham. I just wanted a word with the sitters.
Patty, Richard, this is Mr. Mickle. He's in apartment number 4.
How do you do?
I want you to treat my little Bobby with care and consideration.
Oh, we will, sir.
Well, some of the sitters have been prejudiced against Bobby. He's a wonderful, charming, perfectly normal boy. Both his psychiatrists say so.
Better get started. I'll be right behind you.
Hello, Charlie.
Oh, hello, Mickle.
Kids, this is Mr. Anderson, apartment number 7.
How do you do? Now, listen, I want you to put your best sitter in my apartment, number 7. You see, little Rollo is only 6 months old, and, well, he's just a baby, and he misses us so much, and, well, he cries when we're gone.
There, Charlie. Rollo be all right?
I promise you, sir, we'll take special care of Rollo.
Oh, thank you.
In all my life, I've never seen a man so crazy about a puppy.
Puppy? Well, I guess from now on, it's Doctor's baby and puppy sitting service.
Patty, Richard, this is Edmund.
Oh, hi, Edmund.
Now, he can stay up and watch TV until 8 o'clock, but after that, it's sleepy bye.
Good night, son.
Goodbye, Daddy. Goodbye, Mommy. Well, you get Edmund started on his television. I'll go open the doors to the apartment so we can hear anything that goes on.
Good idea. What do you want to watch tonight, Edmund?
I want Wagon Train.
Wagon Train isn't on right now.
I want Wagon Train. I want Wagon Train. I want Wagon Train.
I've already got a problem with little Edmund.
Well, change him.
I will not. Anyhow, that's not the problem.
All right, I'll be there in a minute. I want to look at our puppy. Hello there, nice puppy. Come on,
Watch it.
Are you all right?
Oh, fine.
Oh, boy, we gotta do something about that little Edmund.
I want to watch Wagon Train. I want to watch Wagon Train. Are you the babysitter?
Yeah, I am.
Could you come in here, please?
Number 4. You know, both his psychiatrists. I better handle it.
Oh, no. You take the puppy over with Edmund. After Rollo, anything will be a pleasure.
Come on, Rollo. Sweet Rollo. Nice Rollo. I can handle him fine. Come on.
You all right there, babysitter? Good. I don't want to knock you off too early. I figure I can get a couple more hours of fun out of you tonight.
You little.
Mine's go quick, you know. I've already been called everything. The one I like best is the babysitter killer of Avenue B.
That was a mean trick, dropping that bucket of water over the door.
Please don't tell anybody, please.
Well, I don't know.
Please don't. That trick's strictly amateur stuff. You'll ruin my reputation around the neighborhood.
Well, you'll be good on...
I'll do the best I can. But I'm just a fun-loving little monster. Okay, let's get some action around here. Whoa! I'm sorry I'm late. How is the babysitting business?
Business! It's war!
Don't worry, the wagon train will be along any second now. Bobby promised he'd be good if we read to him. So Patty went to get his book.
I have both babies in the other bedroom. They're sleeping beautifully. After a while, I'll move them to number 6.
Well, here's his bedtime storybook, The Life and Times of Jack the Ripper.
You didn't expect me to go for that Mother Goose jazz, did you?
I have to get back to my nursery.
If you need me, call. My healthy little body is too charged with energy to listen to a book. I want you to play a game with me.
I know a nice little game I'd like to play with you.
Richard, I think that's illegal.
I want to play pin the tail on the donkey.
All right, if it'll keep him out of trouble, I'll play with him.
I'll play with you, but we won't play pin the tail on the donkey.
Okay, I ain't got no donkey anyway. We'll play finger in the ear.
Finger in the ear?
I close my eyes and see if I can put my finger in your ear without looking.
Okay, but we'll do it the other way around. I'll put my finger in your ear.
Well, okay.
Richard, put Edmund to bed. He's asleep.
Ain't that sweet?
Shh. Yes, it is. And you've been very sweet, too. The last 5 minutes, anyway. Don't turn it up. You might wake Edmund.
I'll just look at it without any sound.
Good.
Everything's quiet, huh?
At last.
The parents will be back any second
Oh, boy, I'm just naturally good at being bad.
Put him to babies. I'll get him to sleep. Perhaps you'd better go too and let me handle Bobby.
Oh, no, I got us into this. I'll handle him.
You're the boss.
You heard what she said. From now on, I'm gonna boss. Sit there. Mother Goose. Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to get her poor dog a bone. When she got there, the cupboard was bare, so the poor dog had none.
Oh, look at the puppy in the picture.
There's no puppy.
There, a little bitty puppy. I can see it. Look closer.
Where? I don't care how permissive your parents are.
Kiddo.
That Bobby's not to be believed. I don't know what he'll do next.
I think we'd better find out. I'll go peek in the Gresham's kitchen to see what he's up to.
The parents are back.
How's Rollo? He's all right, isn't he?
Oh, he's fine. He's a number 6, and so are Edmund and the other babies.
Where's Bobby?
Bobby!
I'm in the kitchen, Patty. Come on in. I've got a big surprise for you.
A surprise. Isn't that sweet?
Why don't you go in and you surprise him?
Bobby?
You all messy, Patty? I'll clean you off. Boy, oh boy, I'm ready. Not tonight.
If you're not, you're sure gonna be. Come here.
Kathy, you look beautiful. If you didn't have a date tonight, I'd take you to that dance myself.
Thank you, Uncle Martin.
Isn't Patty ready yet?
She's putting on the finishing touches.
Raising a daughter is really an education. For instance, men always wonder when it is you women start being late for dates. You start in your teens.
We need to practice.
How do you like my new dress?
You look too good for Richard Harrison. So you must have really impressed him with your business ability for him to break his date with Sue Ellen and take you out.
I didn't impress him. I put him in a state of shock. He's taking me out because he says I'm helpless without him.
That's a marvelous approach, dear. Remember it.
You mean it's been used before?
Well, I won't say it's old, but I'd be willing to bet that Eve asked Adam if he'd mind reaching up and pulling down the branch so she could pick the apple.
There's the boy.
Hi.
Hi, Patty. Good evening. Hi, Kathy. Here's your corsage.
Thank you, Craig.
Here's the corsage I brought for you, Patty. And here's one I found on the doorstep.
On the doorstep. To Patty from a secret admirer.
Oh, some guy's got a lot of nerve. Who sent it?
How do I know? Is a girl expected to know all our secret admirers?
Well, let me see it. Bobby. Bobby? That little monster. That's some secret admirer.
Don't laugh. It was very sweet of him. Gives you kind of a warm feeling to know you reformed a bad little boy.
Whatever you say.
Here's Kathy, who's lived most everywhere, from Zanzibar to Berkeley Square.
But Patty's only seen the sights a girl can see from Brooklyn Heights. What a crazy pair, but they're cousins, identical cousins, and you'll find they laugh alike, they walk alike, at times they even talk alike. You can lose your mind when cousins are two of a kind.